The biggest misconception people have about success, wealth, money, prosperity, is that they have to work hard for it. And they have to go out there in the world and make money. And, all people who come to me for advice is that you need to just work on yourself, become wiser, become more profound as a human being, learn about who you are, learn about yourself. If you can meditate, do whatever you need to do to become a richer person as far as your mind is concerned. Because wherever Saraswati goes, Lakshmi ji follows. She comes behind. To try and get the attention of Saraswati, read. I had hundreds of books. My library was so big. From the age of 16 and 17, when I started making money, every time there was a sale at Strand Book House, I was to be one of the first people to go there. And I used to buy books in the carton. I had to take a taxi back home because I couldn't carry them back. That's how many books I used to buy and read. So for me, my priority for myself and for whoever's coming to me, to learn about success and prosperity is to make them understand that you need to become wiser, smarter. If you are smart, if you are intelligent, if you are wise, money will follow. It has no option. Money has no option. Money has to come to you. So I have a friend, his name is Khidr. In Sufism, the name for the euphemism for intuition is Khidr. So my best friend is my intuition, Khidr. And I have always flown, in wherever the wind has taken me and wherever Khidr has asked me to go. And if Khidr has asked me to jump in the river, I've jumped in the river. If Khidr has asked me to, start a business, I've started a business. If Khidr asked me to stop acting, I've stopped acting. I've never questioned my intuition. And you'll be surprised at the miracles I've experienced in my life because of that power that I have. So people ask me, one of the questions everybody asks me about my success is like, you must be so smart. I said, no, I'm quite dumb actually. I'm very intuitive. I don't think myself, because the thing about smartness and wisdom is actually, it comes from the Dhammapada, that the further one travels, the less one knows. The more you know, the more you realize how little you know.
Yeah.
So I consider myself quite stupid that way. Because there's so much I have to learn. I'm 56 now, and I wish I had more time so that I could learn more things. I don't think I know anything. I know something that I can share with you that will make your life better because it made my life better. I know something about Ayurveda, for example. I had arthritis, I had eczema, I had high cholesterol. I was so obese. I was quite, overweight. And how did I, correct myself? How did I heal myself? I share that with you. But that doesn't mean that I know everything about Ayurveda. It doesn't mean that I know anything, beyond the, extraordinary about naturopathy. I'm just sharing what I know. I don't claim to be a Gyani or a Baba or a Guru. Whatever I know, I'm happy to give, to share. It's seva. It's my service to mankind, to humanity.
Yeah. And very clearly, you have mentioned in this book that the purpose of my life is to learn, to travel, and to share.